Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day because it is Reckless release day, which means that we are doing a full spoiler reading vlog of Reckless. So if you have not read Reckless while you are watching this video and you want to, or you haven't read Powerless and you want to read this series, come back to it another time. Because I'm giving my full unfiltered thoughts. I already read the prologue. I read the prologue while I was in Barnes & Noble because I had a cinnamon bun. I went like all out this release day, okay? I'm wearing blue. I ate a cinnamon bun, which is like a sticky bun, you feel. Because that's a big part of this book. And then I found out that Kai and Kit have a sister who's dead. As if we can add to the torture. As if we can add to it, you know? So, yeah, I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. It is teal, which is my favorite color. Well, it's one of my favorite colors. It's teal and purple. So yeah, I'm very excited for this. We are going to try to get this stupid sticker off. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, especially on a dust jacket. This is gonna be a nightmare, but I'll figure it out. So yeah, this is literally all we're doing. We're just reading Reckless. So get ready for my unfiltered thoughts, because I'm not worrying about spoilers whatsoever. I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say, which is gonna be so fun for me because I always have so much to say when it comes to this series. So finally getting to do that for a video it's gonna be lovely. Okay. Day 2 of reading Powerless. I am currently 112 pages in. The dust jacket has come off. I don't have to worry about spoilers, so I don't even have to think about what I'm gonna say. The scene on the roof was amazing. I loved it. That's probably my favorite scene so far. I also think it's very Peyton that she joined an illegal fight club to start surviving. This is hard for me because I think this is second time I've ever filmed a video where I actually did like spoilers and stuff. I'm so used to like not being able to talk about like the actual plot of the book. But what else? Kai did in fact falter like 3 times by now, which I wasn't surprised about. I kind of figured he would. Pei did too. Also not surprising. We're kind of getting somewhere with Peyton explaining to Kai why she killed his dad in Powerless. We got half of an explanation, I would say. And then I kind of like stopped for the night because I'm doing a fun little activity for a book that I'm reading right now as an ARC. So I kind of worked on that fun little activity for a little bit. So yeah, my goal is to read like 100 pages every day. So I need to read to page 200 today, and I'm already like 90 pages into that. So it shouldn't be too difficult for me to get there, and I might even read more than that. We may never know, to be quite honest with you. All depends on how I'm feeling. Like last night I read 12 pages more than I needed to, and page 100 was at like the end of a chapter, so I could have stopped, but I didn't want to. So I kind of left myself on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I'm on chapter 16, so this is where the chapter before Peyton had just like ran away for the, what would this be, the 3rd time in this book? Yes, the 3rd time in this book, because she ran away at the fight club and then she ran away at her house. So this would be time number 3. So yeah, that is where I'm at right now. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm so excited. Also, the title reveal for book number 3, Fearless. that's been the highlight of my day. I also think it's kind of cool that like Reckless came out and then the title and the like general release date for book 3 came out. Obviously there's a novella that has to go somewhere in there, so technically we don't have to wait until April, but yeah, book 3, there is an ending to book 3, which I don't know. Last night I was on Instagram and I was like watching people's books about all the hype about Reckless coming out yesterday, and somebody predicted that Kai wouldn't take her back to Illyria, Isla, something, I don't, we all know I don't know how to pronounce things in fantasy books, that he wasn't going to take her back, but that she would be kidnapped, and that that would be the end of book 2, and then book 3 would be like him getting her back and her trying to get out, which I can kind of see happening because Kit is kind of turning into him and Kai's dad, in my opinion. Like, I like reading Powerless, and a lot of it was heavily set around how like Kai was like their dad and Kit wasn't. But I didn't think either of them were like their dad. And now that Kit is king, I feel like he's slowly turning into him, and I don't know if it's the grief of losing his dad, the betrayal from Payton, or if this is just like what being king does to you. I'm not really sure what it is, but I can definitely see him slowly turning into his dad, so I can definitely see him not letting Kai and Payton go, if that makes sense at all. So I'm a little worried that that is what's gonna happen, but it also, like, that would be a really good ending, but I don't know. To me, it makes sense. Like, that prediction makes sense. And I didn't really have any predictions for this book. I was just kind of going into it almost blind, in a sense. But yeah, that definitely makes sense for the story and the characters and how things have been evolving so far within the first 100 pages. So I'm a little nervous about that. But that is my update for right now. I will probably be updating you guys again tomorrow on what I think of the next 100 pages, and potentially more than that if I read more than that. This book is 377 pages long, so which is a lot shorter than book 1, because book 1 was over 500 pages. I think we were nearing 600 pages. I literally have book 1 behind me. I can just check. 502. There's 502 pages, but that's in the paperback. I just finished Reckless about 5 minutes ago, so I'm a little emotional because I can tell you guys, because this is full spoiler, how could Lauren do this? How could she? This is worse than sentencing her to death, because I know why it's happening. I know why it's happening, because the leader of the resistance is Callum. I think it's the same Callum. So I know why it's happening, but it still hurts, because forcing her to marry Kit after everything, this isn't even the front, everything that her and Kai went through this entire book, Fearless is going to be torture, because I don't even know what to say. that wasn't at all what I was expecting. I think I told you guys my predictions, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to think. I will be giving it 5 stars. I do know that much. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I seriously don't know. I don't know what to, I don't know why would Kit do that to his brother? Like I know they both fell for her in Powerless. I know that. I understand that. I really and truly do. Like, that's difficult. But it was never Kit, it was always Kai, you know what I mean? So it's like, first of all, what is Callum planning? And why does this have to be what he's planning? Because when he first got introduced into this book as Kit's advisor, I thought he wanted Kit to marry his daughter. I thought that's what was happening. And then I thought maybe the box was the king's ring, and he didn't want to put it on because that would mean that his dad was really dead. So I thought maybe that's what it was. And then we just get blindsided. To me, honestly and truly, this is a fate worse than death, because Peyton and Kai both love each other, and Kai is literally like Kit's right-hand man now, and they're brothers. So now he has to watch the girl that he loved marry his brother, his boss, the king, and has to watch her be married to him for the rest of their lives. And why would he marry an ordinary when they live in a kingdom that hates ordinaries? Why would he think that's a smart decision? Especially if he read the letters his dad left him. Especially if he wanted to do right by his dad. He knows his dad hated ordinaries with a burning passion, which still makes absolutely zero sense to me. But I suppose that's just how it goes. I don't know. So why would you marry first of all, she killed your dad. Second of all, he is the one thing your father hated more than anything. So I can't figure out how Kit thinks that this is the right decision. And there's no way he believed that nothing happened between Peyton and Kai while they were gone. Like, there's no way he believed that. Because if he knows his brother, and if he knows Pei, he knows that there was no way that nothing happened. You know what I mean? So, I can't figure out how he thinks that this is the smartest decision for everybody involved. Especially in a kingdom where all the elites hate the ordinaries. Why would you give them an ordinary queen? Why would you do that? You know everybody hates them. You know that. I don't know. Maybe he really did go mad. Maybe he really did. My theory about Kit obviously isn't correct, because I thought he was going to turn into his father, because that's where he was headed. To be quite honest with you, that's where I thought he was headed, and then all of a sudden we're heading in a different direction, and I can't quite figure out why. I honestly and truly cannot figure out why. Even with getting his POV a couple of times, I can't figure out why he would just automatically decide that this is the best decision for everybody. Because I'm just repeating myself over and over again, but when you think about it, when you sit down and you think about it, it doesn't add up, whatsoever. Especially if he's trying to be everything that his dad wanted him to be. Which would mean that he wouldn't marry an ordinary because his dad hated them. I mean, his dad sent Kai out on countless missions to kill them because he claims that they would disease the elites and that would slowly get rid of their power. Like, so I can't understand why this would be the next best course of action. I'm all for it. Well, not really. I'm for there being an ordinary queen because, or at least you stop killing them, you stop hating them, we let the truth out that ordinaries do not have a disease. But Pei is not the one that is like, it's not Pei and Kit, it's Pei and Kai. Like, we need to understand this. I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand. And now I have to wait till April. I'm curious as to whose POV the novella is going to be. I think it might be the rest of wards, the rest of the resistance members that ran away to Door. I think it might be their POV after Peyton and Kai got kidnapped by that one dude. What was his name? I don't even remember. Listen, I liked him until I didn't, you know? The dude that held them in the prison, who owned the underground fighting ring that Peyton was in for a while there. A couple days, I think. I don't even think it was a week, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is the novella is going to give me nothing. Well, it's going to give me something, but it's not going to give me the answers that I want. 2.5 is not going to give me the answers that I want. And it'll have to be released sometime between now and April. Not sure when that will happen. Or maybe it'll be after book 3? I don't know. All I know is Fearless is going to be brutal. And if it's short, like this one is, I'm going to be a little worried. Because I was a little worried with this one, but it made sense why it was shorter than Powerless by like 200 pages. But if Fearless is not at least, I don't know, like 450, 500 pages, I'm gonna be concerned. Because there is so much that needs to happen. And Kai and Pei need to be endgame. Or I am going to, I don't know, but it's not gonna be good, I can tell you that. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Reckless. That was brutal. I read the last 70 pages today. Like, I just finished the last 70 pages today. And that was a wild 70 pages. Like, it was 70 pages and so much happened in those 70 pages. I was baffled by it, actually. Yeah, I was chilling until I read those last 70 pages. That was the most brutal attack on my emotions I have ever experienced in my entire life. First I'm happy, then I'm sad, then I'm more sad, then I'm shocked and sad. All of that happened in 70 pages, by the way. So I'm gonna go finish reading Mending Me, which is not gonna be happy, because I already know what happens in it, because I beta read it. Now I'm ARC reading it. I already know it's not going to be a fun time, but you know what? Honestly, at this point, having a fun time while reading is not entirely capable. Unless you're reading a cute little romance. Which I will be reading a cute little romance, but there's some trauma that needs to be addressed before it can be completely a cute little romance. So that is the end of this video. I'm gonna go cry some more because that's always fun. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload, which is on Mondays. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.